think what we really want to see is some dancing. You guys want to see some dancing?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We got two of the funkiest people I know, Bonafied and Riley.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome back to 702 Sports on the Sidelines. Let's go ahead, and we are proud partners of VGC Sports Network and CCSD, produced by Christian for Cause. I'm here, Nick G, filling in for Big Al, and my partner right here is Coach Bobby.
Hey,
How's it
good
going,
morning,
man?
world. Hey, I'm doing good. How you doing, man? It's a
Doing
beautiful
all right.
day.
Oh, yes, it is. So we're here at Dig It Coffee House, 1300 South Casino Way. They have some really cool drinks here, guys. Not only do they have your average, coffee and lattes, but they have like a dirty latte. You ever heard of a dirty latte?
I can't say that I have.
No, but it's really good, I'll tell you that. And then they have like really cool sandwiches. They have a couple of danishes. I mean, they got everything down here. A little bit of everything. I mean, that's all you need, right?
That's it.
Right, just a taste of everything, and I suggest highly coming down to check it out. Which, speaking of Dig It Coffee House, Dig It Coffee Co., right? We have Taylor and Taylor coming on today, and Taylor, they're both really cool ladies, you know?
I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun, I'm telling you that. There you go, yeah. And, well, we can't forget, the rest of the cast, right? I mean, we've got One-Legged Willie over there.
What up, Willie?
What's up, guys?
What's going on?
I'm loving this matcha latte.
Oh, heck yeah, you are.
It's all about kindness, coffee, and inclusion.
I would
That's
say
right.
so.
Oh, yeah.
Then we got Plasma Pete over here.
Unique and Coach Bobby, there's something going on off the sidelines.
What's going on?
Have you seen all these disco balls with plants? Look at these, Nick. Look at these.
That is so crazy. What is that?
What is going on?
Uh,
Disco baller.
Disco Paula, what's going on?
I have no idea what he's talking about. I just had such a good time with that beautiful man to your left, though, Nick. Nothing, he didn't say nothing. Back to the show, guys.
Well, Paula, you got Marvin over here. Well said. Yeah.
Shush. Mom, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing to him.
Well said, Barry. Yeah.
That is what I'm saying. What is going on? You know what, Nick? Go back to the show.
Just a little strange, but I think we'll get to that later.
That's
Olivia,
right.
what's going on, Olivia?
I got nothing to do with this.
Crazy as always on the sidelines,
right.
But now we had a really crazy couple of games over the past weekend, right?
That we did.
So we had, let's cover the Raiders and it was Panthers that past weekend. And that was really crazy. The Raiders came off a win, but then they came home and they got trashed by the Panthers.
Right.
Trashed.
Come on.
It was 36-22. I mean, it's not that's pretty trash though in football terms.
Yeah.
That's not a 7-point spread. That's like nearly like 14 though.
Right. Come
nearly
on.
14. So like that's pretty crazy all in and of itself. And then you had Andy Dalton led the Panthers to victory during that entire thing. Veteran quarterback, shined in his first start of the season, throwing 319 yards with 26 out of 37 passes. That's 75%.
Come on.
That's not an average pass percentage. Not an average one. Not at all.
Come on. That's right.
So with that, Dalton started in place of the benched rookie, who was it, Bryce Young.
That's right.
And you're talking about like it was like an incredible victory for them. Like that was like you're talking. out the gate, right? They came up, 27-7 in like the fourth quarter. That was like a big catch up, big lead right there. Yeah. And that's what led them to victory the whole way. They could not catch up after that.
Come on. That's right. And I want to spotlight, too, real quick, the performance Andy Dalton had early. Like you said, they benched Bryce Young. He's a veteran, came in, professional, and he knew exactly what to do. I believe he threw over 200 yards passing in the first half.
Oh, yeah.
Over about 3 touchdowns. I mean, you think about a start from the situation they've been in, that was perfect for them. It came at the Raiders' demise, but just to speak on that one time, I like what Antonio Pierce said after the game, where he said, a lot of guys made business decisions, and in return, we'll be making business decisions too.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So that's the type of coaching we need in Las Vegas right now.
I say so. I say that's exactly what we need. And then you had the running back. What's his name? Chubba Hubbard. I can't say that properly because I want to say Chubba Bubba.
Makes me think about gum, right?
Oh man, like that's the. I think he needs to have his own gum corporation just for that. But but Chubba Hubbard, he's the running back. Contributed rushing yards of 114 yards. I'm going to say I'm biased because I'm a Cowboys fan, but like Emmitt Smith used to be running that like nearly on the daily.
Come on.
But this guy right here contributed 114 yards, adding 55 receiving yards, including a touchdown catch, and that, I'm telling you, like boosted that whole game.
Yeah, dude.
Like I was disappointed with the Raiders' performance because they took out Baltimore, and Baltimore took out my Cowboys.
Come on.
So like salty, but like, come on, man. Like, how are you gonna beat the Baltimore Ravens but not beat the Panthers?
It doesn't make much sense, does it? And that's something that
football doesn't make sense to me anymore, man.
No, I believe that somebody said we're like in a drunk football season right now. Everything that's happening isn't supposed to happen. We got so much inconsistency amongst the better teams. It's just it's very unusual, right?
It's going to be a weird season, man. It's going to be really weird. The Raiders are struggling to find their rhythm, though. Like I noticed, like even in the games they have won so far, it's a really, really like weird struggle for them. Like they don't have their flow. They don't have the consistency they had last season when they were like almost like the 70s Raiders. When they were like the steel. Not the steel defense. What is it? The dirty Raiders.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
With the black hole.
Exactly. Yeah. So they were really good last year. In comparison to right now, where like last year they had 2 wins, and they were showing that they had the stuff to bring it in. But now this season looks like they're really behind. So, that's a big issue.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you gotta stay consistent with your approach, right? Like you said, you come off a big game against the Ravens. There's only one thing to expect coming back home. I mean, hey, looking at it foreshadow. I mean, prior to it's like, hey, it's party time. You get a team that's struggling for about the last 2 years. And we can't get it together. And seeing there was a lot of criticism amongst the offensive coordinator. I mean, you got to be able to put guys in great positions to get the whole team an opportunity to succeed. And word is we got some boos out there in the Legion for them. So,
man, you better believe it.
And I love that because, I mean, we got to hold this team accountable. We show that we can play.
Full on accountable.
Come on. So, we got to make sure we bouncing back next week, ready to play a good game.
Heck yeah, we do. Look, now you're talking about like injuries and defense slaps, right? So, like, the absence of defense star Max Crosby, right? Yeah. That really took into consideration also for the Raiders because he was like their main man.
That's right.
Like you're talking like every single defense line has that one guy. When he makes the move, it's going to be a good defensive play. And when they're not in sync, they're not in sync. But Max really holds it together, especially against the receiver Deontay Jones, who caught 8 passes for 122 yards. Injuries further depleted Las Vegas's, while penalties and miscommunications compounded their struggles. And they were talking like, it was one thing after another for the Raiders. Like, they just did not have a prayer, man.
Come on. Penalties and bad decisions, lack of effort. We can put almost everything in the bowl for them right now.
Everything. It's a big bowl of pasta, man, getting tossed around.
Come on.
All right, so now let's talk about the Vikings and the Texans. This was trash.
Yeah.
I'm saying the last game was trash. No, these guys got trashed. 34-7, man. Ooh, look, that hurt me. Like, I don't like either team, okay? But that hurt. That hurt. Vikings stay undefeated, so they're 3-0 now. And I don't think there's many teams that have gone 3-0 so far in the season. So if this continues, we might be seeing a repeat of last season for I believe it was the Chiefs last year.
Right.
So, but the Chiefs right now aren't even doing too good. But this right here, right? So the Vikings, 34-7 dismantling the Texans. You're talking like the Vikings had a dominant defense. Dominant.
Come on.
Like, look, CJ for the Texans, right?
Yeah.
Hasn't thrown any interceptions since last season. No interceptions.
Right.
Vikings took that away from them. You're talking like already gone, that whole year streak out of the season. All right. But and the defense just would not allow the Texans to score.
I like the way you put that now. As you say, they would not, because, man, that defense makes plays. I believe at this point, like, they have 2 or 3 linebackers that are getting 2 sacks a game. Last game, I believe his name is Grenard. Grenard winning, he had 3 sacks. They had multiple guys with 6, 7 tackles in that game, and they got defensive backs making plays too. So, like I say, they're making plays in the backfield. They're making plays on the deep ball. Like, that defense is dangerous, and to see them put up that type of effort for what I would perceive as an offense with the Texans that's very, very good.
Oh yeah,
that was a statement game early.
It heavily. And then just scrambling over to NCAA football, right? So you had, let's see, it was Michigan, number 18 team, won against UCS, who's a number 11 team. So they're going to bump up in the rankings. UCS is going to drop. That's a whole different change right there. That was an underdog team.
That's right.
Against them. And they took a heavy loss for that. And UCS isn't going to be able to recover from that one. That one hurt.
Yeah.
Caleb Mullings, heroics, doing that entire game for Michigan, lifted and gave them that platform.
Come on.
Absolutely nuts. And Michigan's resilience. You know what the Michigan's, state badger is, right? It's the Wolverine.
That's right.
Right? Wolverines, man, absolute animals. Resilient, dangerous. That entire game was on Michigan's whole thing. And USC's late comeback definitely fell short. They were not able to catch up. They were way too far. Way too far. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely crazy. Defense struggled on both sides, though. I will say that, right? So, like, both of their defense lines, nowhere near. Like, they were all getting through everything. Nothing was getting stopped. Yeah. Nothing.
They got some work to do.
But you got a high-scoring game. I mean, high-scoring, 27-24. I mean, that's pretty high scoring between the two college teams. You showed a lot of gumption to start just tracking that ball down the field each and every time. So, absolute insanity. And then Illinois over Nebraska. Illinois, again, led a number 24 team with Nebraska being 22. And they won in overtime, 31-24.
Come on. A beautiful game.
That was close. It was exciting. Bro, like, come on now.
You got the best of both worlds at that game there. Absolute
insanity. Absolute, like, destructive force. It was a game for the ages.
Yeah.
Solidly.
That's right.
Very solid. Luke Altamir shined with 4 touchdowns.
Big plays. 4
of those touchdowns. The quarterback, Luke Altamir, delivered a standout performance, throwing for 4 touchdowns, though, in the game. So that's 4 touchdown passes, primarily to Pat Bryant, right? Absolutely nuts, though.
Yeah, it is.
Right?
4 touchdowns in a game. Like I said, on a Friday night, they gave them prime time.
Oh, yeah.
And that's like we talked about it on the show before, Nebraska, that's not an easy environment to play in. They got a nice, stout defense, and they basically made the plays they want to, kept moving the chains, and got the win.
Ride that tornado eye, man. Ride the tornado eye. Absolutely insane. So we have a really good show coming up, right?
Oh,
so,
yes.
like I said, Taylor and Taylor coming in from Dig It Coffee
yes,
Co.
indeed.
I'm bringing some trivia. I'm going to bring some trivia that everyone's going to have to answer. We're going to get the sports up in here, okay? Get that sports energy hype. And I'm going to say we're going to talk a little bit more about the games coming up in the third segment, too.
Perfect.
And we got USC.
Yes, indeed.
I'm going to start chatting about USC. We have a fight coming up this weekend. It's going to knock your socks off.
Yeah.
I can't wait to bring you what we got. It's going to be absolute insanity. So we'll be back in 212 after this.
All right.
What's up, guys? It's Anise, Creation for Cause, 702 Sports. I'm here at Dig It Coffee. Willie, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Okay, anyways, I've got Taylor Gardner Chaney and her top barista, Taylor, here at Dig It Coffee at 1300 South Casino Center Drive. How are you guys doing today?
We are awesome. How are you, Tay?
Good. Oh, my gosh.
Happy to be here.
Thank you, guys. No, this is absolutely amazing. Thank you for letting us host our show with you guys today. So Dig It Coffee is in the heart of downtown Las Vegas in the Arts District.
Heck
and,
yeah.
And it is one of the coolest baristas in town. They are all about inclusion and kindness and coffee over here, and they hire people from all walks of life. And I'm going to let Taylor tell you a little bit more about it, because this is one of the coolest places. And we at Creation for Cause, 702 Sports, have been trying to get into this coffee shop for a while, and it's finally happening today. So how are you doing?
Today is the day.
Today is the day.
It
We
is
made
the
it,
day.
everybody. We made it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm happy that you're here.
No, thank you for having us. I stole it from Willie, actually. I had an amazing oat milk matcha latte that I'm almost finishing. It's so refreshing.
Best way
and
to
it's so
start
good.
your day.
It
you know?
is. It
The
is.
apple
Thank
Danish
you.
is absolutely amazing, by the way.
Oh, I saw that you had one of the pastries. What did you have?
The apple Danish.
Oh, apple Danish. Tell
Yeah.
us about it.
Dude, the way that the crust is what I like in a Danish, which is like it's just a little bit flaky and crusty, right? There's like just enough salt, just enough butter with it, but then like what really makes it is the Gillette in the middle, like the apple filling is
It
just
is.
absolutely
A
perfect.
connoisseur. Well, I appreciate that very much.
I'm a
the
foodie. I
almond,
did not get this from
the
sitting
almond
around.
croissant. You got to try that one next. That's my favorite.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. So you've been here about 2 years now.
2 years on Saturday.
And I said I was going to wait until we were on camera. So how did you get this started?
Yeah, so Dig It Coffee Co. was actually a program. It started out as a work program through our nonprofit organization called the Garden Foundation. So the Garden Foundation was opened about 6.5 years ago. We serve adults with disabilities, and it's a continuing education program. So we offer daily classes, taekwondo, cooking classes, journal writing classes. Tay's been with me at the Garden Foundation for quite a while. And obviously, because we serve adults, you know, work is a really valuable part of adult life. I have found value and purpose in the work that I do. And so I really wanted that opportunity for our people too. And we thought, okay, this might be a little selfish. I love coffee, right? It can make everybody's day in the morning, and we're all about, you know, kindness and making people's day. And so we started out through our office building, taking a card and serving coffee through hallways. And what we got to see was such a cool thing. You know, you got to see people who may have never had an experience with someone with a disability get their coffee and say, wow, like you could tell that their heart was opened a little bit, right? And obviously they were happy because they got a cup of coffee. And then on the other side, I got to see our people who were, when are we going to work again? That was amazing. And I want to go talk to Sally again. And it was just this very cool experience that I was like, oh, something magical is happening here.
Oh, yeah.
We need to continue this. And so year after year, we kind of grew, and we did pop-up markets and farmers markets and events.
Wow.
And we did like a bridal shower and birthday party. We've done some fun stuff. And yeah, right?
Yeah,
and
that's so cool.
Yeah. And so, you know, every time we would go out to these events, people would say, okay, where's your location? Like, where can we find you? And so I knew ultimately we wanted a home. We wanted to find a space that people could come and we could say, welcome in. This is a place of positivity and belonging. And I wanted to pay people competitive wages and be able to offer those working opportunities. And so 4 years later, we opened Dig It Coffee Co.
Wow.
And that's what you see today. Yeah.
Look at this place, everybody. Look at the detailing in the interior
It's
design.
the vibe. It's the simplicity.
It's the
of
vibe.
That's what I
It's-
like about it.
From the color patterns to the disco balls.
Well, because
and
this
slabs.
feels like a coffee house. Like, you know, like everyone associates coffee houses with like Starbucks and everything. But when you go, I'm from New Jersey, small coffee houses look like this.
Yeah.
This is what you want out of a coffee
Well,
house. This
hopefully
is
they
comfy.
don't all look like
No,
this. And
they
have
don't.
two
None of
chains
them
on
look like
them.
this.
I'm talking about the vibe and the simplicity.
vibe,
Like,
totally.
that's what I'm talking about. It's like the colors. This is a unique style. This is not something you see everywhere. What I'm talking about is like the vibe is like what you want out of a coffee shop. Everything just
Definitely.
feels so corporated. It just
Yeah.
feels disgusting to me. This is where I would want to say.
Disgusting. You're
no,
so
it is.
dramatic.
No,
You're
but
so
it is
dramatic.
like this is what I want out of a coffee shop. I
So
love
fr-
this.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
it's so friendly, and I'm loving this 2 Chainz quote. I'm different. Yeah, I'm different.
Totally.
Now, has 2 Chainz been in here?
You know what? I am trying, and it is my dying
You hear that,
wish.
Bonafied?
It
Get
is
2 Chainz in here.
It is my
Get
dying
2
wish
Chainz in here.
To get 2
He's on the
Chainz in
wall.
here, okay? He's on the wall. I know one day he's gonna come in here, right?
Yeah.
So we're trying. If anybody knows 2
Now
Chainz,
we know
let
who to
me know.
tag. Now we know who to tag in this.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, this is great. No, I mean
Thank
there's
you.
no perfect imagery of an artist, and it's all about being different.
The song, I just feel like it really kind of showcases who we are. Like, we want to be different. We don't want to be the everyday coffee shop.
Right.
We want to stand out in this really special and unique way in all that we do. And so I hope people come in here and say, whoa, this is cool. This is fun. I feel very welcomed here. I want anyone from anywhere to kind of feel like they have a place of belonging and somewhere that they can come and really just enjoy and connect with people over a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I feel that way. I feel you, as soon as we walked in, everybody was, I mean, you guys are just so welcoming and nice.
Thank you.
And it's so refreshing. Sometimes you walk into places and it's like, oh, okay, another customer.
It'd be kind of cold and
And it's like, oh man, I'm scared. I don't want to get a latte here.
Yeah.
But you walk in here and you just feel like it's almost like walking into your cool friend's kitchen and you're like, I just gotta.
I love that. The cool friend's kitchen.
Cool friend's kitchen.
Yeah.
Look at the
Absolutely.
styling you got here. And then, of course, not typical.
Totally.
And I noticed all your baristas wear jumpsuits. Where did you get the theme behind
You know,
this?
I just love it. I think it's something fun. It's something recognizable, versus an apron. Everyone wears an apron. And we just like to
Jumpsuits
do
are
things
awesome.
a little bit differently, a little bit fun. And on the back, they have some really cute sayings on them. Not your
Kindness,
typical
coffee,
barista.
inclusion.
Yes, that's
Okay,
what
guys.
we're all about.
Kindness, coffee, inclusion. This is what life is about. If you haven't been down to
Pretty much, right?
Yeah,
And,
it is what exactly what it is.
Make sure if you haven't been down to Dig It Coffee, get your butt down here at 1300 South Casino Drive. It is at Casino Center Drive.
Yes.
Sorry about that. No, it's
latte.
get the Nutter Butter latte.
Latte.
Flutter Nutter.
Flutter.
Flutter
That's
Nutter.
it.
There
Well,
we
now,
go.
what's in the Flutter Nutter latte? Tell us about your
It's
menu a little bit.
marshmallow, it's chocolate, it's fantastic. Our menu, again, we were meant to be funky and fun and a little
Love
bit
it.
different, right?
Yeah.
So, Tay, do you have a favorite latte on the menu?
I like the dirt cup latte.
The dirt cup. Okay, so
What's
the dirt cup. Have you ever had a dirt cup?
No.
So it's like chocolate pudding and Oreos and the gummy
The
worm.
mud pie.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So we have a latte that's kind of fashioned after that,
Yes.
but we did it up a little bit in Dig It style. It's white chocolate, dark chocolate, Oreos, and we
Ooh.
top a gummy worm. So like,
Gosh.
what could be better than
Man.
that?
That sounds like a good favorite choice.
Yeah.
That
Favorite
is
choice.
definitely the most unique one. I like that.
It's very
Yeah.
unique. Yeah.
So you also do catering. Tell me about your
do.
catering business.
Yeah, so for anyone who can't make it down to Dig It, we are in the Arts District, which is a fun, funky place. But a lot of people like to have business meetings or corporate events or birthday parties, whatever type of event you would like. And what makes any event better is coffee and smiling, beautiful faces.
Yeah.
So, we can come to you. We bring a whole latte bar. We can do a matcha bar, a latte bar, a lemonade bar, whatever you'd like. And we can kind of serve your crew and your event and make it just a really special event for everybody.
Officially the best coffee house now.
Yeah.
The best.
Right?
Every other like coffee shop that caters, they're like, here's like a box of coffee, here's like a dozen donuts, like whatever. But they're gonna bring a whole latte. Oh, no, I'm definitely signing up. No, I want that.
Definitely. We got a little print on top. We can print a foam for you.
See, guys, if you need any
Bro.
catering, go to digitcoffeeco.com and check out their catering menu and all the prices. You're going to want this at your next
You're
event.
going to want this.
You are going to want this at your next event. So,
And schools, we do a discount for schools and nonprofits. So,
Oh my
we
yeah.
have a partnership with the school district.
There we
so we're
go.
going to have to start bringing you guys on board for some
Totally.
more events. Oh, my
Their
gosh.
teachers are our favorite audience. They're so supportive and loving of what we do. And so we want to give back a little bit in the way that we can. So, yeah.
Oh, that's just incredible. Now, what is your favorite part of all of this since you've started? You've been doing Garden Foundation for about 6 years.
Yeah.
What started you to get into helping people with special abilities?
Yeah. My little sister, Lindsay, was born with Down syndrome.
Okay.
Favorite human. We're only 16 months apart. So I don't really...
Practically twins.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a
So-
twin. Hey.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So I don't really, probably like you, like I don't remember life without her. And so because we're so close in age, we grew up around the same time. We transitioned to adulthood around the same time. And that's kind of when I noticed my opportunities in adulthood just looked very different from her opportunities in adulthood. I'm looking at, what college I want to go to and what school and what do I want to study and what job do I want to travel abroad. And for Lindsay's nonverbal and needs more assistance during the day. And for her, it was like, what program was she going to go sit in for 6 hours a day?
Yeah.
And like, that's heartbreaking for someone that I want her to find her passions and find what lights her up and make friends in life. Sorry.
It's so weird. My twin sister's name is Lindsay.
Really? Oh
yes,
my gosh.
this is weird.
Okay, that's
Keep
very
going.
cool.
Keep going.
And so, that's amazing. So yeah, she's just very special to me, and I wanted to do anything I could to help provide those opportunities for her. And so she's totally my why in everything that I do. But the best part of what I get to do is that I get to meet people like Taylor, who have just impacted my life so deeply.
I'm giving her a hug. She's amazing human being.
You're so sweet.
Yes, you're so cool. You're so amazing.
Who have impacted
Willie
my
wanted
life.
to give you a hug too.
I did.
You know.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So deeply. And yeah, it's just been very impactful for me to watch our people take this journey and be fulfilled and have opportunities. And if I get to be a part of that in a small way, I'm very, very grateful to be able to do that.
You are a huge local hero here in Las Vegas.
That's
Everywhere
very
I go,
sweet.
and I told you off camera that I spoke with Destiny from Siegel Cares, and she just was raving about you,
That's
raving
very
about
sweet.
doing an event here, how amazing and friendly everybody was. And on top of it, the food and the drinks are just superb.
Thank you.
Thank you for everything that you do, because a lot of people who aren't around people with special abilities, they aren't aware. It's just they're just know what they're taught in school or not taught in school
Totally.
on how to treat people. And when you give somebody an opportunity, that's especially when they've never been given that opportunity,
Yeah.
the things that they can do are above and beyond anything
Above
that
and
I'm
beyond.
capable of.
Totally. And that's what I want to do. I just want to push the limits of what, society has always deemed possible. Our for some reason, the disability sector is so antiquated, right?
Yes.
It's like we need to push this forward. It's silly in
We're
a lot
all
of
equal.
ways.
We're just different. Thank
We're-
goodness.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Goodness,
That's
yes.
that is what makes life so wonderful. And I hope that, as wonderful as it is for our people to gain different opportunities that they can at Dig It, really, I want the greater community to have the opportunity to come here and potentially not know what Dig It is and what it's about. And they come here and they have this experience and they're like, whoa, I like this place.
Yeah.
I really just had a really impactful time getting my cup of coffee, and that just made their whole day. And they had this experience that changes that connotation, right? A little
it
bit
really
in their
does.
mind. Yeah.
That's half the thing about a business is you can have a great product, but the experience isn't good. You're not going to go back to that
Totally.
place.
Totally.
Right? And for people with disabilities, I treat no person with disabilities different than myself, right? The disability's all in the head. You can literally do anything.
Of course you can.
Anything.
Of course you can.
It is all there. If you could be a great speaker, you could be a great chef. I've seen people whip up some amazing dishes, like just, and they're nonverbal. They barely can move, but whipping up like ribs and steak looks like it's great stuff.
Listen,
awesome.
we do a lot of events, and when we started, and I say this all the time, why I tell Michelle Vogan I love bringing the best buddies in as volunteers, because I never see anyone else go above and beyond like these guys come in and do, because they're giving the opportunity.
Totally.
And so we give it right back.
Yeah.
And I want to show that, and that's pretty much why we have this partnership with CCSD. We do a special every quarter. It's called the Celebration of Abilities, and we're highlighting a student in the community that's going above and beyond, that's been unrecognized. So we're giving them an award. We're surprising
It's amazing.
them, after school, and we're giving them a big gift basket, which I'll talk to you about afterwards.
Yeah.
And then we tie all of our past guests in with these episodes. So everybody, this wonderful student has a community that they can go out and enjoy different adventures in Las Vegas with, and they also feel and know in their heart that they are special and their hard work was not overlooked.
Totally.
And we notice that the other students want that. They don't want to exclude anybody. They
Right.
want to bring people in and have friends that are different.
Totally.
We're all, sometimes you get bored with the same old. Everyone's looking the same, dressing the same, talking the same.
Yeah, and I think schools, that's like the perfect place. I love that the school district has so many inclusive programs now, and things have really come a long way, that I'm very excited that people are making friends with people who are different, and they're learning from a younger age that,
Yes.
disabilities are just differences, and, that we play with people who look different than us and learn differently than us. And it's just a really beautiful thing. And I'm really grateful. We have a lot of schools that come in to Dig It because teachers want to show people what's possible. And it might not be Dig It. I'm not necessarily a cook. I'm not a chef. It is not for me. Annika, amazing. Taylor, much better in the kitchen. Me, not so much. But coffee, I love. And so, but people get the opportunity to come in and say, wait, if they can do that, then I can do that too. And I think
That
that's
is
really
true.
cool.
Oh, you're bringing up a point which when I met Riley, I walked into a church and she was on stage singing and she literally cleared all the musical equipment so she could do the worm. And I said,
I have to know this
I
girl.
have to know her. Oh my God, my future partner, comedic dream. And so it took us 2 months to warm up. We started practicing songs and we asked the church if we could do their karaoke night. So we hosted Wednesday night karaoke together. And then we would do all the Lion King songs and Little Mermaid songs. And she gave me so much confidence.
Totally. I've never
She's
had
gonna
so
give
much
Taylor Swift the
fun
run
in
for
my
her
life.
Yeah.
Definitely. Never had so much joy. People who are authentically themselves. I could learn a lot from our people, and I think that's really special.
Oh, yes, definitely. Let's talk to Taylor a little bit. How are you doing today, Taylor?
Good.
So what is your favorite part of your day when you come in to Dig It?
To interact with people.
To interact with people.
And ask them how they're doing.
And
And ask them how they're doing.
Oh, you're such a kind
Taylor
person.
Taylor works our register, and if you haven't had the chance to interact with Taylor, she can make anyone's day very easily.
And she's cool style.
Yes, she has cool style. She got her hair
The
done.
coolest.
She's got
The
some
hair
pink in her hair.
Thank you so much, Taylor. Yeah, if there's anything else you want to say, please let us know. Riley, we're talking about you off camera, girl. Give a wave over here. You got some dancing for us later? Maybe. All right, guys. Well, this is Anise, Nick, Creation for Cause, 702 Sports. I'm with Taylor and Taylor of Dig It Coffee and the Garden Foundation. So we'll be back in a minute. And don't forget, we are proud partners of the Clark County School District and BGC Sports, always bringing awareness through Best Buddies Nevada and the Care Complex. All right, we'll see you in 2 minutes.
Welcome back to 702 Sports, produced by Creation for Cause, proud partners of the BGC Sports Network. Now, let's see here. We were just talking about how great this show is. Thank you, Taylor and Taylor, for coming on. We got my bestie, we got Bonafied, and we got Riley here. Yeah, Barry, yeah, you tell them. So, let's talk about the Aces game really quick. Aces versus the Seattle Storm. We're talking 78-67, an 11-point difference. In WNBA, they've been rocking it really hard, okay? And we're talking about the girls played hard and once again have showed their hand and showed just what Vegas is about when they play their cards right.
That's right. That's right. And I like the way they coined it now with the Aces. It's Win City now.
Oh, yeah.
No matter what, they're going to find a way to win. One thing I want to point out with that game, they started off the game real slow.
Oh, yeah.
And then you get to the fourth quarter, and that defense holds Seattle to 2 points in the second half. Fourth quarter. 2 points, that's just amazing work by the players and the team. I want to put a big shout out to, I believe her name's Tiffany Hayes. Tiffany, she had 20 points off the bench. And to get that type of effort from the other players, that's what championship teams are made of.
Oh, yeah. Kind of rope-the-dope them a little bit, like let the other team just burn themselves out. Fourth part, they came back and just, wrecked them. Mm-hmm. Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
All right. Now, we have upcoming games for college. The ones that I want to look at are UNLV, our very own UNLV, ranked 25, 3-0.
Yes, sir.
Versus Fresno State at a 3-1. Okay, now time out. We're talking about a really good gut check game here, okay? Really good gut check game where they're going to both bash against each other, and I'm predicting UNLV will take it.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Now, I mean, it's tough not to like this team right now. They're somewhat of the darling of the country right now.
Oh, yes, indeed.
UNLV football is looking real good.
Looking real good.
I look at guys like Saluka. I mean, we say we salute Saluka. Saluka, man, he's making plays. We know he's the best passer. He has the most passing yards. But one thing a lot of people sleep on, he is the best runner on the team as well. So he's very dynamic. They got good receivers, and I love that defense. defensive backs and linebackers are going crazy right now. Everybody's flying to the ball. Frankly, I don't care what Fresno State got going. Go Rebels. We win this game.
Oh, yes, absolutely. But let's talk about Georgia versus Alabama. That's a ranked 2 team versus ranked 4.
Yes, sir.
Georgia being number 2, Alabama being 4. Do you know anything about this? Have you seen college football?
I have no idea about any of this. Tay, you got any idea?
So here's the comparison. Ready? So
Okay.
you guys are ranked number 1 in the coffee world. Okay. Then Starbucks is like number 5.
Okay.
That's how the ranking system works.
I
So you guys
see.
are number 1.
I got it.
Starbucks is number 5.
All
so
right.
in this case,
I feel like Starbucks would beg to differ, but that's okay.
we would not beg at all. We know the score.
Yeah.
We know the score.
And just to say real quick as well, speaking on those aces, big ups to Aja Wilson.
Yes.
3-time MVP. We looking out for number 4 now, because like I say, she
Absolutely.
is just amazing. Got to show her some love today as they continue to cruise towards their 3-peat.
Oh, yes, indeed. Now we have talking about the NFL for a minute. Raiders versus Browns, okay? Both coming up with a 1 and 2, and this is another gut check game here for the Raiders and the Browns, okay? They're both coming off a loss.
Right.
So that means one of them's got to get the win right now. So it's going to be a 2 and 2 and a 1 and 3 situation.
That's right.
So what's your opinion on that? Like, what do you think? Tell me, come on.
Well, I go team.
Yeah.
Okay. We're inclusive. We're kind to everyone. So, whichever team plays the best.
May the best team
May
win.
the best team win.
Come on, Messi. Come on, give us your take. Come on.
I'm not too keen about college football, but I'm
No,
more.
this is for the Raiders and the Browns.
Oh well, I want to say Raiders keep trying.
Raiders.
So I'm disappointed that they lost the opening game, but
Right.
I'm more excited for hockey.
Oh.
Go Knights!
Now we got
What
the
about you,
Vikings
Riley?
versus the Packers. Vikings 3-0. Home game advantage for the last 3 games. Now they're going into gold territory. Gold territory is where everybody fails. You see, you feel me?
I definitely feel
that
you.
Packers field is dangerous, right? Negative 28 degrees in November, okay, with snow. Everybody wearing overcoats, okay?
Come on. A lot of red faces out
A
there.
lot of red faces.
Come on, I'm looking forward to that one too. Now, I mean, you got a stellar matchup. Like I say, this early in the season, this is a great game to watch.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you got good quarterbacks there. I hear Donald's probable, but I'm pretty sure he's going to wake up for this game.
Oh, I
here.
think so.
And like we talked about that defense a little bit earlier. They're feisty, they're fiery, but they haven't played a quarterback like Patrick Willis yet.
No, that's
Malik,
good.
excuse
That's
me.
going to be a dangerous game for them. They're going to have to be on their toes the whole way.
Yeah, they are. Come on.
Entirely. Now, do you ladies know anything about UFC? Like, no, have you?
You're killing me here. Okay.
I don't know, man. Hey, I'm just trying to see where we are in this. Okay.
We are nowhere in this arena at all. I am so far down the road, way over there. I'm really sorry.
I don't know nothing.
I just know, Taylor, you just know the guys look good, right? All right, so we have a big matchup this weekend. It's a big fight card, okay? But here's the ones that I really like. Ready? So we have Marciano versus Denise. So it's Benoit Saint Denis, the god of war, which, by the way, is Ares in Greek, okay, in case anyone didn't know. And then Renato Marciano. So we have the ranked number 11 fighter Marciano versus Denise, which is number 12. Now, their records are 19-5-1 for Marciano, 13-2-0 for Denise. Both these guys are really cool, okay? So you have Marciano at age 35, Denise at age 28. So a really fun fact about Marciano, though, is he's he has 4 first-round finishes.
Ooh, that's a percentage.
Mostly by submission. And here's the really funny part. Denise is in the same boat. He's got 4 wins by KO, but 7 first-round finishes.
That's tough to deal with now.
It's even tougher when Denise used to be in the French Special Forces for 5 years.
Oh, really? That's a tough guy.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a real tough guy. No wonder he's called the God of War, okay? I get it. I absolutely. How about you? Come on.
Yeah, I can agree.
My bestie just likes the guys too.
Well, I mean, I'm engaged to one for 11 years, so I mean, but he's not famous.
Now the other one we're going to look at is Imamov, number 4 fighter against Allen, number 8 fighter. So it's Nasruddin Imamov, number 4 fighter at 14-4-0 versus Brendan Allen, the all-in 24-5-0.
Okay.
That's a mass difference. That means this guy's been in way more fights.
Very experienced.
Way more. He's only 28 years old, too. And he's on a 7-fight winning streak right now.
Oh, really?
Can this guy break it, though? Imamov's number 4 fighter, so if he can upset Imamov, that's going to be a real brutal upset.
Right.
Real brutal. Okay? These guys' fighting styles are really none like mine, okay? Like, I'm a mixed martial artist by hobby. Only by hobby, okay? I don't fight in a professional league, okay? We'll do an exiting sequence one day, okay? I'll do shadow boxing one day, okay?
Yeah,
maybe I'll box Al. But I'll fight him for rights for the show. Anyway, no. No. But no, this one's going to be a really tough one because Allen has 11 first-round finishes. 11. That's also by submission.
Oh, really?
These guys love choking each other out, apparently. Everyone's just trying to choke each other out. This is the craziest thing. I'm sorry. Like, it's... I thought the whole thing about the UFC was we're supposed to be knocking each other out with fists, not be choking each other out.
Right.
It's not like the old school UFC. I'm just... Oh, my God. So... What's your take on this? Like, what's your take on the fights coming up, man?
On the fights coming up, I'm gonna be like Miss Taylor over on that one. I keep up with UFC. I keep up with UFC, but those names are slightly undefeated. But you do catch my interest when you speak about that 8 versus 4 matchup.
Oh, yes.
So let me ask you this question, Nick. Would you say the winner of this match would be going into like a number 1 contender situation?
I do think so, actually, because the way that it's matched up, okay? The way that it's matched up, I know they have the 11, the Marciano and Anise as the main fight, but everyone's going to be looking at Imamov and Allen.
Okay.
I think so, because it's one of those like classic matchup situations where the number 1 contender of this fight is going to go on and take on the champion. I almost guarantee next fight afterwards. Almost guarantee it.
Okay.
You know, I think that's the way this is going to happen. And there's a really nice couple of cool fights on here that when I used to work security, watching these UFC fighters in the cage for about 2 minutes before I had to turn my back. I mean, great.
Right.
Fantastic. So I think they each have I would love to see these guys, really climb up there. I want to see them get their game on in the most primal sense. So I'm also rooting for some of the female fighters here too. They're on the prelim card, so they're not even in the main match card still.
Right.
You know, it's absolutely brutal. I think you know what do we need right now?
What's that?
A little bit of trivia.
A little bit of trivia.
A little bit of trivia. I think that's what we need right now.
Sports trivia now.
A little bit of trivia. I want to see here, all right? Let's see. So, let's go with who holds the record for the most career touchdowns? Is it Jerry Rice, Emmitt Smith, Randy Moss, or Tom Brady? Take a guess.
Any guess?
It's okay.
Yeah.
D? What do you think, Bessie?
D. What do you think, Riley?
Tom Brady.
What did I
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
That's it.
Come on, Bonafied. What do you think? I'm in. I'm gonna disappoint y'all. It's Jerry Rice, actually.
Wow.
Jerry Rice, my man from Tampa. The only non-cowboy I like. Okay, hold on, man. Let's.
Surprise!
Oh.
All right. Who has the most career rushing yards? Barry Sanders, Walter Payton, Emmitt Smith, or Adrian Peterson? What do you think, Taylor? Which one do you think it is?
See?
See? What do you think, Bessie?
I'm gonna say B. What do you think?
A.
Emmett is B or C?
C.
C.
Guess what? Taylor and Bonafied got it. Yeah, Taylor, yeah! Come on, Taylor, get a prize.
Taylor, all right.
I want the pink glasses.
Oh, all right.
Those are
Okay.
You're in a bobblehead, a light lasso,
some sunglasses. Any of these prizes are yours.
Oh, Tay, check this out. What do you think? I kind of feel like these are your taste.
They light up.
The pink and it matches your hair?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All
I'm
right.
going to open
Now
these.
we're gonna do one more.
Now
We're gonna
you
do
can
one
pick
more
a
trivia
prize.
question, okay?
Bonafied, pick a
And
prize.
then,
Wait, Bonafied gets a present.
oh yeah, go for it.
okay.
Yeah.
Choose any of these.
Let's see. What do we have here? Luke Lasso, the ultimate interactive light
Cute.
toy. See that? We want to thank our lovely sponsors and partners.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look how cool you look.
Fabulous.
Yeah, there you go, Taylor. Gonna start wearing those at the cash register
There
now.
we go. There we go.
Oh, that's right.
Heck yeah, they do. Okay, so last question. Ready?
Wait, 3 prizes left. Oh,
Let's see who gets it.
Who gets it?
Which NFL team has never appeared in a Super Bowl? The Browns, the Lions, the Jaguars, or none of them?
What
It's
are we
A, B, or C.
You won the
The
last
Lions?
round.
What do you think?
Lions.
Lions? Come on, bestie.
I want to say the Jaguars.
What about you, Riley?
Raiders.
Raiders!
Oh, man. Come on, Bonafied, what do you think?
I love it. I'm going to say C.
It's actually none of them. None of them have ever appeared in a Super Bowl.
We all win.
So, we're going to do more sports trivia for you guys next time. But I think what we really want to see is some dancing. You guys want to see some dancing?
Oh, yeah. We want to see
We got
some
two of the funkiest people I know, Bonafied and Riley over here.
Yeah.
We got to lay it down. But guys, hold on, wait. You guys got to hear this awesome song that Riley introduced me to yesterday at karaoke. Ready for this?
Okay, I am ready.
I want to see them dance to Waffle House by
know
the
this
Jonas
one, Tay?
Brothers. All right, guys, get up, get that stretch
Get
on,
up. Get up.
get that good stretch on.
Come on, Miss Riley.
All right, ready?
Hey. Okay.
Go, Riley.
Okay. Yeah. Go Riley. Go Riley. Go Riley. Go Riley. Go
Go
Riley.
Riley. Go Riley.
Go Riley. Go Riley.
Go Riley.
Come on.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is Nick and Coach Bobby from 702 Sports filling in for Big Al. We will see you guys next time.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.